Hi guys, in this video I would like to get into the arrangement analysis of the best song in the movie Garuda Gamana Vrishabha Vahana, and the song is called Endo Bareda. As usual guys, a fair warning, there is a lot to discuss in this song because it's probably the best arrangement among all the songs in the movie as well. And this song is actually composed by Midhun Mukundan himself, because the other one's a legendary folk song. No one knows who composed it. And the other was composed by Purandara Dasaru from 550 years back. So Midhun Mukundan has done an amazing job with this song, even composing the core melody of the song. Arrangement is fantastic anyway. So I will be pausing a lot of times and rewinding and fast forwarding, so get ready for that. Let's see who has done what. Composed, arranged and produced by Midhun Mukundan. Lyrics by Pavan Bhatt. Sung by Vasuki Vaibhav. Flute by Hozi Alapura. Tabla by Gurumurthy Vaidya in amazing tabla tone. It's probably, all these years, A.R. Rahman's Lukka Chupi's tabla was my favorite among all the tabla tones I've heard in the Indian movie industry. This one is on that level and a little more clearer than that as well, because the recording techniques have become better from what A.R. Rahman got for the Rang De Basanti movie. Recorded, mixed and mastered by Hriday Goswami. Sounds Bengali or Assamese. Recorded at Pranava Studios Bangalore and Music Cloud Studios Bangalore. Mixed and mastered at X Noise Studios Guwahati. So Hriday Goswami is probably Assamese. Right, I guessed right. Lyrical video filmed and edited by Vivek Gowda. Amazing team. So let's get into this. Okay, first of all, this gives you a pulse sort of, because it's sort of a hanging pendulum. You get that vibe, okay? Because you have to remember one core thing. The core central mood of the song is like a very tired man's breath. Okay, it's like this song has that kind of a vibe. In the entire song, that kind of a pulse and vibe goes through, and that mood is started and set. The stage for that is set from the very first piano line itself, okay? See how the piano is played. There's a low octave and then a bit of a higher octave is playing. They sound like it's playing the similar thing, but that's a different higher sounding thing in pitch. And also there's a lot of sustain. The piano itself is not drowning in reverb, but the end of the piano, that tone is very drowned and wet in reverb, okay? Listen very closely to what the piano is playing. The vocal comes in with a hum, and the instrument called cellist is playing. I'm 99% sure it's a cellist. The one that played in the intro of the Harry Potter theme music as well. Ting 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 ting. That's also played in a cellist. This is probably a cellist or some other bell software tone. It's played in a synthesizer. So we had a piano, highly reverbed up piano, and a cellist and a vocal comes in together at the same time. That's a very interesting arrangement choice. No change in arrangement so far. The same three things are going on. Look how much the vocalist, what's his name? Vasuki Vaibhav. See how tired he sounds. That's the vibe I think Midhun Mukundan was going for in this song. That he's fed up. And those trance synthesizer layer comes in. Just that bit. Minimalistic. Now the strings come in. Sorry, I had to rewind this again. Strings have come in. Now the bass guitar comes in, and before that another small synthesizer played in a synthesizer, but a percussive sort of synth tone played. It played just that much, went from right to left here. Bass. See, one thing, Midhun Mukundan did not apply almost any chords, any chord changes, variations in the Sojugada Sujumallige song and the Chandrachuda song in this movie. In this song, he is showing his genius with so many chord changes as well. So many chords have been applied already in just this first line. Man, what amazing vocals. See the innocence, the tiredness, at the same time the genius, classical Indian classical vocal gayaki. That's the Carnatic style of singing. Signature Midhun Mukundan rise, and the reverse of something comes in. I think it's a reversed piano, okay? Let's listen to this in a bit of slow motion. That has given you sucked in your attention and left you given you the full punch of the beat now. Okay, something amazing happens in the groove. There's a lot to discuss in the beat itself. So, first thing you have to notice is that even the drums, whatever percussions and beat and groove comes in, even that gives you that central tired man kind of a breathing vibe in the groove, okay? See, and how that is achieved? Firstly, the beat, the kick drum hits, dick. But with that dick, there's a sort of that gives you the sound of a breath almost. There's something just that, and there's a finger snap. It's called Bengali in Turi and a snap in English. I don't know what it's called in other Indian languages, but that's the central. That's a very hip hop kind of inspiration influence, but it has been applied in an absolutely unbelievable way here. And then the comes in once again. That's I think with a shaker or a paper june or something. That's some paper crushing together, or maybe it's done in a synthesizer itself with that kind of a tone. And there's one bell or small tambourine or some sort of small hi-hat bell thing going on that hits a so many things. One great thing is that slow, tired, breathing vibe you get is because that bass drum doesn't come in the second bar of the lines, okay? This is just like this, no groove here. Then again, this, it's not like this. He doesn't do that. One bass drum is missing in the song. So if you want to predict this song, if you want to predict the groove that okay, this bass drum came here, and then you'll expect it again the next time, that won't happen. You'll be left with a little bit of shock.
ಮಳೆಯ ನೀರು ಊರಾದಾರಿ ಬೀಸೋ ಗಾಳಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೇರಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಛಾಳಿ ಹೂವೆದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜೇನು ಅನುಭವಿಸದೆ ತಾನು ದುಂಬಿಗೆ ತಾನೀಡೋ ವಾತ್ಸಲ್ಯವೇ ಪ್ರೀತಿ.
Okay, I haven't seen the movie yet, but this is an amazing cut going on here, and it shows that everyone else's financial condition is improving, I guess, and only the hero Shetty, he is going on wearing that half lungi, and only he is changing some shoes from time to time. Now something called a Rhodes piano comes in here. That plays a long beautiful melody line. This is unbelievable. What a beautiful tabla tone, amazing flute playing. But also, I expected the tabla to go on with the groove, but then classic Midhun Mukundan surprise, it stops suddenly, and then the tabla roll goes on, and that roll also goes from right ear to left ear. It's panned out. This is also a classic Midhun Mukundan thing, that the beat suddenly stops right at the last bar, okay? You don't hear any drum roll or the beat ending. It ends at the previous bar to keep you hanging. It has happened in all of Midhun Mukundan's songs so far that I have heard. When right before going to a very significant part of the song, the last bar that happens, the beat does not play there. Only the vocals go on. So it's like the beat was carrying the vocals, suddenly the beat goes away, and the vocal is left hanging, and then it hangs and falls into the next part of the song. No beat. Okay, I request you to listen to this song in very high-end speakers and headphones at least once in your life, because see, Midhun Mukundan songs are brilliant because you will like those songs, and even arrangement wise, on any laptop loudspeaker and phone loudspeaker, and you like it differently when you listen to them on high-end speakers or headphones, okay? But there's something going on here when the tabla comes in that you will never be able to hear in a laptop or phone loudspeaker, but you absolutely need to, because this part deserves to be heard, because Midhun Mukundan has played bass guitar with the synthesizer, with his MIDI keyboard, and he has played an amazingly soft, subtle and very, very minimalistic line, but that bass guitar is locking with the tabla, but you'll never be able to hear it unless you hear it in a good pair of headphones or speakers. But try to listen how soft and subtle lines and melody locks he's playing in the lowest notes that are going on in the bass guitar, okay? It's called a bass guitar, but it's played with a synthesizer. It's playing sort of in this octave. Sort of that. Now basses are sustained. Ends with a beautiful tehai roll. Tardak, tardak. Amazing tabla playing. Not skill wise, I mean choice wise, what groove to play and how to end it, that wise. There are countless great tabla players in this country, but applying what sort of a groove to play here, that's what sets one genius tabla player from the other. Now a flute line comes in that goes from left to right, pans around.
ಎಲ್ಲವ ಕೊಡುವ
Sad chords. Now an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar I think comes in. I can't figure out what guitar it is. The tone is so processed beautifully. All this time sad Carnatic style of singing was going on. Suddenly in the next line, all of a sudden western pop vocals come in, okay? This is so western. And see how gradually chromatically, taking all the notes in, he brings it to a sadder line. Everything ends and stops. That sad, tired breathing vibe is going on, and there's a heartbeat sort of a kick drum also going on because it's called a sub kick. The bass drum that you are hearing mainly is quite upfront. There's one further sub kick that's going on that's doing just a heartbeat sort of a sound. That's sub kick. Now lots of strings are going on here, and Midhun Mukundan didn't need any reverse things anymore. The vocals did all the job for him. Did you hear such an amazing flute line came in? It took a chromatic note line. Okay, everything is going on in the low lines. They are holding on to the melody. The flute is rising. Amazing line that came in. The flute goes up and up. Okay, listen to the flute. That flute idea was amazing. Tired breathing drums. No reverse. Calm. Now reverse things happen, and again it stops a little before you expect it to. Classic Midhun Mukundan. It stops before you expect it to. Okay, let's listen to this in slow motion. Let's see what are the things he has reversed. Can't tell what he's reversed here. Probably some synth tone, some piano, some Rhodes piano or the electric pianos he's playing. That fast flute line again comes in. It's playing a different line, but it's a fast flute line, and it's going from left to right, panning all around your head. Now multiple vocal layers for the first time. Either a viola or violin has come in. It came in and played just this much. Listen to this. Beautiful staccato strings are also going on here. Very subtle. Ends with shakers and strings and the violin solo that was playing. That violin probably is played with a VSTI, probably the Stradivari violin tone. Okay guys, thank you for watching.